Hello, ladies, gents, and dedicated students, ready to learn. We're going to do something a little bit different today. It's a custom level, but it is indeed a tutorial for duplicating money for your daily challenge scores and score runs in general. I'm jumping in blind. I know it's a let's see, let me read you the description a little bit so you know what the hell I'm talking about. There's a custom level uploaded by Kineja, but it's actually done by Tuabiht. I'm going to call him Tuabiht. I'm going to hold that, that's how it's pronounced. But it's a Spelunky Dupe tutorial levels. It's levels that the description doesn't really describe what duping is, but this is something that I've covered in the daily challenges quite a bit, but I might as well make a dedicated introduction for it. It is a weird glitch in the Spelunky engine where you go through the level, you eliminate, quote, noise. And that is items that kind of gunk up the works in the Spelunky engine. You destroy arrows, you destroy capes, you destroy rocks, you destroy items all through the level. And then, basic precedence, I don't know what even that means, but... and then, once you have destroyed everything, you group all your money in one tight little spot. You put it in as close to 1 pixel together as you can possibly do it, and then if you pick it up all at once, the Spelunky engine, if there's no other noise in the level, it will duplicate that money in proportion to the inverse proportion to the noise of the level. So that means if you completely eliminate the level's noise, you will get more money duplicated. It's like the engine borks out and it gives you more money that you usually will get for the gems that you're picking up. So let's see if the level has some description of that in general, and if it doesn't, well, I'll just have to make it up, won't I? There are 10 sub-rooms with 8 diamonds each. Exit the level with 750,000, okay. 8 diamonds each, 8 times 5 equals 40, therefore it's 40,000, right? Did I do my math right? I think I did. So each one of these piles is 40,000, right? Let me see. Yeah, 40,000 indeed. So what the challenge here is, look at that. That was supposed to be 40,000, but that indeed was 55,000. How can this be? A bunch of diamonds got duplicated by picking them up. I'm just going to grab them all at once right now. But I am sure that was supposed to be 40,000, but probably because we are eliminating diamonds from the level. We're eliminating things from the level, so there's less noise. So every time that we pick them up, some of them are getting already duplicated. We picked up another 40,000 pile, but instead we got, what was that, 65,000 from 95,000? No, it was 55,000. Now 150,000. Now we just picked up another 55,000. Pretty sure there's 3 diamonds in each that are getting duplicated. Let's pick them all up. That was only 40,000 for some reason. I don't know, like there seems to be a random element to it. So it's just also getting lucky perhaps. That was only 40,000. That was only 40,000. So there's something going on. Some of them are only giving you 40,000, but that one was more than 40,000. So let's just grab the others. Let's grab them all and see how much we end up with without getting them together. 490. Absolutely nothing there. All right, what you got? Goal exit with 750,000. Let's end that adventure to just go back. And the way that you want to duplicate these, I assume, is to whip them together like so. Now they're all grouped together like that. Wonder if it matters. I don't think it matters to group them all together before picking everything up. So let's just grab these. They did not get duplicated at all. Grab these. They did not get duplicated at all. So it's there's a random element to it, or maybe it's just the way I'm picking them up. Those got those quite a while. I was at 80,000, right? But that one jumped to 130,000. So that means that we got 2 extra diamonds out of that pile. that also got a big fat duplication there. It's hard to keep track doing math on the fly while doing commentary, but you get the gist of it, right? We are grabbing less items than the money that they are resulting in. It is quite uncanny, quite weird. The question that I have also is, what happens if I just jump on top of them? Absolutely nothing different. That was only 40,000. Let me see. I think it's better to simply pick them up from left to right. I mean, from right to left. Although I don't know if it makes a difference at all. 410,000. Let's see how we can maybe... The thing that I am thinking that probably you're supposed to do is to jump over and only grab the 4. And then whip everything at the bottom, and then you group those up, and that's how you get to 750,000. That's perhaps the way that you go about it. 505. So we're getting kind of close. We're getting kind of close to our objective. Let's see if that works out pretty well. In the description of the level, it says this is designed not really to teach you exactly what to do, but for you to experiment how to go about it. So what we're going to do is whip all of these all the way to the bottom, and maybe we can pick them up all at once. Pretty sure that there's no real way to get the ones out of the corner, unfortunately. So let's get everything at the bottom there, and it should be a... No, didn't mean to do that. So that was a complete waste. It should be more money than picking them up all by themselves. And this is... You're already seeing the amount of busy work that goes into... It's hard to keep track of how much that was supposed to be, but pretty sure it was way less diamonds than, what was that, 115,000 that we just picked up. So it's definitely working in our favor to group them up. But of course, you know, keeping track of exactly how many diamonds I'm picking up is kind of difficult. There's 4 in there. There's another 4 in here. Let's keep track. Let's just keep count. That's 2 piles of 4. 2 piles of 4. 3 piles of 4. 4 piles of 4. Hopefully I can whip this without picking it up. 4 piles of 4. Let's see. Let's put them together in the middle. There. We'll probably have to group them in one corner. And also something I've seen, especially Kinejup, Jamie White, I have seen him do is pick them up from left to right. For some reason that makes a difference. I have no idea why, but it makes a difference. I don't know. The Spelunky engine has some really weird quirks, and you just do what you gotta do. You don't really... I mean, there is a reason. There's people that have actually worked out why that happens, but it's beyond my pay grade. I cannot possibly work it out without going into those enormous files that they have documented. Okay, that it's all together like that. That seems pretty damn well grouped. Let's see. Let's keep track. 370,000. What was that? 6? I'm pretty sure that's 6 piles of 4, which is 24,000. I mean, 24 diamonds, right? 6 times 4 is 24. Doing math in English is way harder than doing math in Spanish for me. 6 times 4 is 24. So that should be 24 times 5. 24. 24 por 5 is 120,000. This should be 120,000, right? Right? Am I right? I think I am right. No, wait. Yes, 120,000. So we should end up, in theory, with 490. Instead, we got 575,000. So you see how it's going on. Like, we almost got twice the amount of money that we normally would have gotten. I'm not going to go all the way to 770,000. This is like a proof of concept to show you what's going on. I'm not going to go to for the 750. I'm going to assume it's simply because I did not. I was supposed to do this. I missed one of the piles. One thing that I did was I missed one of the piles. I picked it up by mistake. And maybe if you grab the big pile before the smaller piles. I don't know exactly what I can do to get 750,000, but I think you get it. You get it. This is all a tutorial to show you what's going on. It's not really an attempt to meet the challenge of the tutorial. Let's see what else we got. Noise management. Easy, collect at least 75,000. Medium, collect at least 96,000. Okay. You got nothing else? You got nothing else? No other message? So we got a bunch of items all over the place, and we have to eliminate them. Quite easy to simply pick up the consumables. That is a no-brainer. There's also a rock in there, but now we have a few... Oh, there's some diamonds over here. Now we have a rock in there, but we do have 2 bombs, which we will use to get into that rock and destroy it. Oh, here's another message. Do not take any item through the exit, alright? Gold, collect at least 75,000 easy, or at least 96,000. You don't give me a hard setting. It's a strange scale. Anyway, let's grab all the chests. We're going to put them next to the... we're going to whip that all the way to the bottom here. So we're just going to grab the chests. Thing is, we also have to eliminate the chests. So let's break it open. And I believe we're just going to push this block to crush that. And that is the challenge in the wild, you see. To find spots where you can crush items. So we can just drop the gem to the bottom there. We're going to pick it all up at the very bottom. That is the challenge in the wild, in the regular Spelunky levels. You gotta plan ahead so much, and that is the main difficulty. You gotta plan ahead, plan the crap out of levels, murdering a rat, because that's all noise, all the enemies, anything that... I think that the criteria is anything that moves. Blocks inside, I mean, gold inside the walls, I don't think that counts. It might, but I don't think it does. So we can put a bomb right there. I hope that those are breakable. Yeah. Give me that rock. I'm pretty sure that gold inside blocks does not count for noise, but pretty much everything else does. Also want to get in here, and I mean, these cobwebs being here probably is telling me, hey, cobwebs also count. So get rid of the cobwebs. Get rid of the cobwebs, and that way you are eliminating... Oh, I forgot to reset the count, so we have to make some more very complicated math of subtraction. We have 175,000. I forgot, like, the description of the level pack says, might as well restart every time so you can count from 0. But, you know, I forgot. And we're already halfway through the entire tutorial level, so let's not waste any more time. Alright, so I'm looking for noise. Doesn't seem to be any more noise anywhere. So it seems like it's safe to... Seems like it's safe to destroy all those items. Let's go over there and get it done. And this is an endeavor that in the wild takes so much planning and so much effort and is so time consuming that it will be prohibitive for most players out there. Alright, there it goes. All that noise has been eliminated. I am now in a sensory deprivation chamber. I'm going to drop those diamonds to the bottom. And like I have said, we're going to pick them up from left to right. Even though I don't know exactly if that is the way to do it. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's something I could have also done. I don't think I had the room for it though. You can use the crush block to align. And that's the mistake that I just did. You can use the crush block to align the items perfectly. So I could have, instead of crushing them against this wall, I could have dropped the block onto the items, and then I would have had a block here to align the money exactly in a pixel perfect situation. So that way I would have been able to pick up more money. Anyway, this is what we got. Oh, damn it. Oh, there was 2 noise over here. I completely neglected these 2, and I don't think... No, there's no way to eliminate this noise right here. So that's... unfortunate. I mean, it's only one rat. Wonder how much it factors in. But you see what I'm talking about. Maybe we'll restart this. Maybe we'll restart this and then eliminate this rat, see if there's a big difference. For the time being, we're just not going to have it in our faces. But you see, in a controlled environment, it already has taken me 5 minutes to get all this stuff already. Anyway, 575,000, 575,000, 657,000. How much is that? 75,000. Is it pretty close? 575,000. It'll be a little over 75,000. So easy. I went a little bit easy, but did not get to medium. Let's restart this because now I'm genuinely curious to see if I do the optimal thing, which is crushing everything with the crush block. Let me grab the machete. Destroy all these. Everything disappears, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's go all the way over here, destroy that one. And we want to leave the items right there. Let's go grab the shotgun. Let's well toss that over there. Grab the shotgun, destroy the rats. This should be a lot faster. A lot faster. Goes that right there. I have only one bomb left. Let's go get the rock. Maybe the rock will teach me his workout regimen. Wonder what's the deal. Why have 3 ropes in this level? I don't think they are necessary for anything. Let's see. We kind of want to leave the money. Don't pick it up. Don't be a fool. Alright. That's probably way overcomplicated. I don't know why I did it this way. Because now they're kind of... Maybe I can pick them up by mistake. So that's kind of stupid. Anyway, let's put all this stuff there so I can get it all crushed all at once. Not go up that way because I can easily pick it up. There's this rock. Toss it down there. Is there anything else? Nothing in this corner. Nothing over here. Nothing. Yeah, that should be safe, right? Yeah, it's all good. This rock almost fell exactly where we wanted it. And there's the push block right there. There's the money. Okay, I think that we have eliminated all of the noise from the level. Let's push this down. Destroy that evil pile of items. How do we want to do it, though? I think I made another mistake. I should have pushed the block before. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters because the diamonds will drop in the middle. I was like, oh, maybe I didn't line up the block right so I can push it exactly where it needs to go, but it should be okay. It should be okay. So the block, you can push over here and it will line them up perfectly. See? Look at that. I mean, the little diamonds it didn't. The little gems. So I think that is the way to... There's no way you can duplicate it, right? I think, because you're not picking them all up at once. The hitbox is in a different spot. So that's some room for improvement. I don't know how you could possibly do it. Maybe just jump on top. No, because then you're picking up the diamond before. Anyway, let's see. 97,000. Hell yeah. I think I actually went over the medium. So you see the difference there. You picked up more because you lined everything up and you eliminated absolutely everything, every bit of noise in the level. So this is how it works, and you can see already how in the wild it will take so much work and planning because you have to look at the level and say, how can I get all this money without picking it up, put it all at the bottom and line it up after destroying all the items in the level. So that is what Dupe consists on, and that's why it's so time consuming. It's extremely time consuming. The current world record, Jamie White got 6.6 million at the time of this recording. 6.6 million, where there used to be a time in Spelunky where 3 million was considered cheating. But that run was over 6 hours long. You have to spend an entire workday getting it done. All right, let's see. Precedence and crust items. What is that? Collect 121,400. Precedence of crust items is different. I don't understand what you mean. You really need a little bit of explanation here. I don't know what that means. I am not so much into the theory of duping for me to know what that means. 4 diamonds here. Okay. What you got? Do not take any item through the exit. Collect 121,000. By the way, I want to restart so we have a 0 count. I don't have enough experience and enough knowledge to know what you're talking about here. It's a little bit not explained. Not enough information for me to know exactly what the crux of this challenge is. I don't know what the difference must be. I wonder what the deal here is for these to be like this. Wonder if it means that you have to destroy some. You have to destroy some of these, and that makes a difference somehow. That is so weird. Anyway, let's go over to the old Jedi. See into the walls. Grab our mattock. The mattock is the most important tool. Oh, they're full of rubies, I see. The mattock is a super important tool for duping because it allows you to create pathways to get everything lined up properly. So anyway, I really have no idea what I'm supposed to be like. What's the difference that you have to do? So what we're going to do is simply work to line everything up and see what happens, okay? Oh, that's not breakable. So how do you grab that out of the corner? I don't think you can. Wonder if it even matters. Okay, so there's no way to get these out of here, right? So we're just going to get them out of the walls. And we'll have to simply pick them up from left to right. That's what I'll do. These as well. Oh, yeah. Let's group them up together already so I can jump over them. And here's my question. Do these... you cannot break that wall right there. Can you break this one? You can't. How about the bottom? You can't. Any one of these is breakable? I don't think they are. So I cannot really take these diamonds all the way to the bottom. Like, there's no way to do it, huh? Well, one way or another, we have to... I think I'm doing this wrong. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Just gotta whip them all. No. Don't leave the mattock grouped up with the rest of the items. We should be able to at least group these rubies all the way to the bottom here. Wonder if there's no ghost? Wonder if there's a ghost. I'll betcha there is. Oh, there's no ghost. Okay. Let's jump to the other ladder. Grab on. Okay, is this openable? Nothing's openable. Alright. Nothing I can do about that, so we're just going to group them up. Get everything there in the middle. But this is, like, I believe the tutorial is already done. I have explained it to you exactly and also exemplified what the hell is going on. I don't need to demonstrate, like, you can believe me now that this is what's happening, right? The details, the gory details. I would love for somebody in the know, if there is anybody, to explain to me what is the difference in this level as opposed to the other levels. What is the precedence and the crust and whatever the hell you're talking about? Crust. I mean, I think they're talking about this. The background stuff, it makes a difference somehow. I have no idea. I don't know what the fella, I don't know what tuabiht is talking about. Precedence of crust items is different. Does that mean that you should pick them up first and then pick up the diamonds? Which is what makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I think that's what he's talking about. Don't quote me on this. It's talking about if you pick up the rubies first, you are creating less noise for the diamonds. So it makes more sense, if you have any choice, pick up these items that were in the rocks, pick them up first, or pick them up second. I don't know exactly the sequence that he's wanting me to do, but I think that's the gist of it. It's like pick up first or second things that you get out of the crust, And then, okay, that looks somewhat lined up. Pretty hard to tell. And then after that, pick up the stuff that was already in the level. And that will create more wealth. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. One way or another, there's not much else I can do other than grab them like so. Rubies, they are 1600, right? Now the math is going to get really complicated. So 1600 times 4. I'm pretty sure that's 64. So we did not duplicate that at all. Pretty sure that is not duplicated at all. That I just can't even keep track of how much that was. Pretty sure I screwed up already. That might be duplicated. I cannot tell. Really cannot tell what I'm supposed to be doing here. We're just going to put them right that. Only 90,000. So I have no idea what's going on here. I would need to make some more investigations. Actually look up the theory behind what you're supposed to do. The precedence, whatever that means. But you see, it's not even as, quote, simple as piling them all up. I should have picked this up. I think if I pick up the Mad Dog, it doesn't count as noise. I don't know. I don't know that much. But definitely did not do this right, because you're supposed to duplicate all the way up to 121,400, which we did not do. So something going on here that I do not understand. Let's just go through. There's something else. It's even more complicated than keeping track of piling them up together, picking them up once after you eliminate the noise. There's also keeping track of what is inside the walls and what isn't, I think. So, pretty complicated. You need some kind of weird master's degree. 35,000. Insertion level manipulation. This is something about shooting the shotgun. Whoops. Shooting the shotgun before you do something. Hint room. Only if you are stuck and clueless. You must ensure that arrows have lower precedence than diamonds. Question mark? Items like arrows are spawned at a given precedence level. Each time you fire the shotgun, insertion level goes down. Fire bullets and compare their precedence to the gloves one. Our friend tuabiht, my guess would be he is not a native English speaker. Okay, so items like arrows spawn at a given precedence level. I think like there's a stack. There's a insertion stack, and each item goes into the stack whenever it spawns into the level. So if an arrow gets spawned, I am completely making this up, by the way. I am just trying to infer from the information that we have. Each item that happens gets put into a stack of precedence. So when the arrow spawns, it goes at the bottom of the stack, then another arrow goes above that arrow, and somehow the money, picking up money matters. Whether it's high on that precedence stack or low in the precedence stack. I don't know exactly the correlation, like what you are supposed to go for. I guess you can test it by let's spawn the arrows first and then pick out the money, and then spawn the arrows last, or something like that. Fire bullets and compare the precedence to the gloves one. Each time you fire the shotgun, insertion level goes down. Fire bullets and compare the precedence to the gloves one. I don't know what that means. Without firing the shotgun, we're going to spawn some arrows. Grab me those gloves. Is there a way to crush these arrows? I have no idea. Get rid of those evil arrows. What you got? Collect 35,000. There's only 4 diamonds in there, I believe. So you want the goal is to duplicate 3 of those diamonds, right? But now we have all those arrows and no real way to spawn them. I mean, to destroy them. So I think what you need to do is shoot this shotgun a bunch of times, and that makes some kind of weird difference. I'm completely lost on that one. It's like there is some kind of shenanigans that happen when you fire the shotgun a bunch of times, and then the arrows spawn, and that creates a difference that allows you to pick these up, and it will be more than 20,000. Let's do that very rudimentary test of shooting the shotgun a bunch of times and then spawning the arrows. But I am just not equipped with knowledge enough to know exactly how to do this. There you go. We have inserted into the level a whole bunch of bullets. That's the thing that I just did. Grab these climbing gloves. I'm going to assume also that making the arrows all together kind of makes a difference, although I doubt it does. I'd love to know whether there's a way to destroy them. I don't think there is. Anyway, we're not doing this. But they're supposed to be 20,000. Nope, there's no difference. I don't know enough knowledge. I don't have enough knowledge to know how to manipulate the insertion stack. What the hell that is supposed to be. But the point is, the gist of it is, it matters. Which means that even if you manage to eliminate all the noise, it still matters. What the hell you did with the shotgun and how the order in which items spawned, it's just stupid. It's stupid. And I don't have enough knowledge of the engine to know exactly what you need to do. Is there any other variation here that we can maybe test and see if we can do something differently? I don't think there is. There's no way to crush anything. There's no real way to do anything. It's so weird. What does it matter? To pick up the gloves or not pick up the gloves? That is so bizarre. Let's see. You must ensure that arrows have lower precedence than the diamonds. Items like arrows are spawned at a given precedence level. Or showing insertion level goes down. Fire bullets and compare their precedence to the gloves one. I wish that was English and not English, but I think it means you fire the shotgun enough times before the arrows spawn, the arrows will be far lower in the hierarchy, that the duplication will happen. That is so bizarre. It's so weird. Cannot wrap my mind around it. We have been here 30 minutes. Okay, so let's shoot this a bunch of times. It's like shoot before grabbing the gloves. It's so weird. Maybe if you shoot enough times. Maybe you need to do it many times. Which doesn't really make much sense. But there's some weird mechanic. That's all that I can tell you. Whoopsie. This will pick up the gloves. That probably eliminates a little bit of noise. Wonder if it matters that the arrows are grouped up together. Maybe if you group up together the arrows with the diamonds. Oh, I think that makes sense. Oh, I think I get it. Like I get a tiny bit of the puzzle a little bit more. Like, because the arrows have lower precedence in the hierarchy, whatever that means. Once you group it up together, they're all in the same tile, which might mean that the diamonds have higher precedence, more privilege in the stack, or whatever you want to call it. And that way you can maybe duplicate them. Nope. There's something to it. Like, there's something close to what I'm saying, I'm sure, but I don't really get it. Anyway, this has been a tutorial on duping. It is not very good tutorial, I'll be the first to admit, because I don't have enough knowledge. I thought there would be a little bit more meat to the teachings in this thing and not have so much experimentation, because I am too dense to take this any further. But you get the gist of it. And I think like the basics of eliminate all the noise. Okay, go straight to Olmec, nothing happens. Eliminate all the noise, then pick it up all at once. That's enough to get you going. And if you're really interested, you can simply go onto that subreddit, the Spelunky subreddit, and figure it out for yourself. We can get it happening. We can get it done. I don't have any ropes. Might as well kill Olmec. What the hell not? What the hell not? Olmec deserves death. I'm very, very much happy to provide it. Obviously, we're all gonna die because I don't have any ropes to get out of here. So, I hope that you are looking forward to our horrendous, humiliating death. I'm being butt raped by a monkey. Not a very pleasant situation. Pretty sure it's absolutely impossible to get out of here now. Oh yeah, I do have climbing gloves, so we can get out of there. Look at that. Amazing. We're victorious. All right. All right. I saw that it has been somewhat didactic and something that I am looking forward to. And I think I'll do it just once, just as a proof of concept. Do it in the wild, in the daily challenge that I'm about to play. I will attempt to do this on an appropriate level. Let's see if I find a mattock, something, if I have enough bombs, and if I have a jetpack, all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, you have a way, you need a way to navigate levels easily. Or efficiently, or as well as possible. If you are relying on ropes and your bare hands, the whole duping thing is not going to happen very reliably. You'll need to have a very, very good level for that to happen. So you need the proper seed to be able to get it done. A mattock, a jetpack, climbing gloves, a rope, many rows, many bombs, that kind of stuff. You need a good seed to be able to get this done reliably and get all the way up there to those insane numbers. So there you have it. I hope that this has been helpful in some way. I did not give you the complete lesson, but pretty much a beginner's guide, which is what I am at this entire business. I hope to see you in the next one, in which we will make more money than we have ever made. Until then, practice your duping and look into the huge dark hole that is the Spelunky engine shenanigans that you can pull off. Don't fall into it. Just climb down it very, very carefully. See yas.